Come, everyone. We don't have no cement. We don't have no galvanized, no red sand, anything like that. Where else you need to build a house again, guys? Water, red sand.
Yes, cement.
What's it? Paint, what? PVC. Yeah, you need PVC. Steel.
Yes.
Wire to wire. Yeah. Fixtures, plumbing. We ain't how much any of that. But we go try build a nation this afternoon. We go see we go see how we go get through. Afternoon TNT. Locked on with the Street Council. Hashim the Dream J Energy here.
Yes.
Let's get our sponsors out of the way before we get into the meat of things.
Today is Munchie Mondays at KFC. Mondays looking real good. Munchie Mondays at KFC. Get one piece of that signature chicken plus a regular side for just $19.95. Small price, big satisfaction. Start the week right. It must be KFC. Order now via the KFC TT app only. Follow KFC Trinidad and Tobago WhatsApp channel for all your deals.
And guys, make sure you get your chance to go to the FIFA World Cup 2026 courtesy of Coca-Cola. Just buy any Coca-Cola 591 milliliter bottle with football labels on cap and submit your code via WhatsApp to 328-2878 for your chance to score big with Coca-Cola.
Yes, so we have good and natural ginger tea in its single-size packet, which is excellent for flavoring your cooking, salads, and desserts. But what was news to me is when my granny say a hot cup of good and natural ginger tea helps with nasal congestion and colds, stomach problems, migraine headaches, and it's really good for arthritis in the body. Made from freshly crushed ginger root to get that strong ginger taste and aroma so soothing. Good and natural ginger tea.
And of course, finally, guys, don't forget Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, rain falling and the weather's feeling different, but please listen carefully. This year is an El Nino year, which means lower rainfall levels over our reservoirs and water sources. So even during the wet season, water conservation is critical. Don't wait until the taps run low to start conserving. Every drop counts right now. Fix leaking pipes and taps, turn off the water while brushing or washing, and use only what you need. The reality is simple. Less rainfall over the reservoirs means less water available for the country. That is why urgent conservation is needed from everybody. So let's work together to promote our supply, protect our supply, and secure water for our homes, families, and communities. This message brought to you by the Water and Sewage Authority.
Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is putting.
Well, now that that's out the way, let's get into it. It's been quite the weekend indeed.
Yes, it has been.
You know, and we still a nation very much on the edge. I see that in the Tobago community, members of the Rastafarian community gathered at Harris Promenade for candlelight vigil and prayer service for young Angelo. Of course, you all know he's been missing since the 11th of May. Despite reports that the child's stepfather allegedly confessed in connection with the case, relatives, supporters, and members of the public said they are still holding on hope for Angelo's safe return. The emotional gathering included prayers, candle lighting, and renewed calls for the death penalty to be reinstated. But, I mean, I think we covered a story not too long ago of somebody getting given the death penalty.
Yes.
Not so I don't think it's not that the death penalty has not been reinstated. I just don't think it has been being used for quite some time.
Correct.
You know, but I think first and foremost, if baby Angelo unfortunately sadly is truly gone, I think we need to first find a culprit to sentence first. Correct. before anything else. You know, and again, that whole affair is just entirely messy. And I am sorry that the stepfather, especially, is involved in it. If obviously if he is the culprit, that is a terrible thing. But without concrete evidence, it is really just a place for the public to place its anger.
Correct,
and it is such a bad place to place it too, because the title of step parent in any capacity is already a touchy subject.
Exactly.
For most people. It's hard for somebody to step in to fill the shoes of a parent for whatever reason, be it because a parent remarried, your original mother or father is gone, or simply just not in your life anymore, and that already builds some sort of stereotypical resentment in much older children.
Exactly.
Go
but all the way back to fairy tale times with Cinderella. That's to show you.
Yeah. So for such a stain to be put on the title of a step parent on regarding the fate of a little child who obviously probably didn't even know that is not his father. Probably just looked at that person as a father.
True, all that.
So it's a real bad look right now. And to anyone out there in the nation who may currently be a step parent, I want y'all to know to keep y'all head up.
Yeah.
Well, to those of you who actually fulfill that role of parent, because it does have some real wicked step parents out there. The fairy tales are often based on the truth, so
that's it.
Yeah. So for those of you out there who actually fulfill that actual role of second mother or second father, please don't let this particular story affect you in any way.
Yes.
All right. I definitely hope that. I saw somebody put out an AI song for Angelo.
Oh yes, I saw it too.
Yeah.
Two actually.
It's two of them?
Yeah.
I saw one. I don't think I saw the second one. I'm not sure. They people getting real good at this AI thing,
Yeah.
Very scary, if I'm being honest with you. But that's neither here nor there. Of course, Tobago. I don't know what to hope for at this point.
When you look at all the headlines across all the newspaper today, in Trinidad and Tobago, it shows something deeper than one story. Actually, it shows a country that's truly emotionally exhausted by the violence, by the loss, and all the unanswered questions. That's all you're seeing on the headline, be it Trinidad Guide. The Trinidad Express.
Yeah. And I think that's the best way to describe it. I think we are at this point emotionally exhausted.
Yeah.
And sadly, we are also just again, that desensitization does not leave a lot of room for empathy for anyone, for many people.
True.
Like we said on Friday.
Yes, I think it's Friday. Yeah, because we couldn't get away from the topic that.
Yeah, with the warrant that came out, that just left room for all these skeptics and
Yeah.
it just gave them more ammo to fire, because for those who just don't want to be sympathetic, and it's really rough to see how some of y'all out there are really acting and behaving.
True.
This is a life that was lost, and not a life of anyone who is a criminal, or we don't have no concrete evidence of either person being involved in the wrong things or doing the wrong things. They just happen to be the wrong ones on the wrong day. And like I said before, on Friday, coming together as a nation is more important than ever, which is why I was really moved last night when I was scrolling through my my feed to actually see that a protest actually did happen yesterday.
Yes.
in front of the DPP that was set up by organizers, and people were outside of the DPP protesting that warrant against Kaya Seeley. And I actually got a clip for y'all to actually hear what the main organizer of this particular protest is. It's a very powerful young girl who I actually am familiar with. Her name is Alyssa Phillip. She's a there's a lot of titles for her, but I am going to let her and her words speak for herself. I want y'all to take this scene.
All rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Let's judge accountability. Innocent officers wouldn't have let Kaya Seeley go home after she was discharged from the hospital. Yeah. And this is so comical because you're charged on 3 counts of shooting at the police, but where's the ammunition charge? Was she shooting with her pinky finger?
19 bullets.
It does not make any sense.
It's a machine gun. It's a machine gun.
The scripture says that all things work together for good for them who love God and are called according to His purpose. And Kaya's faith amidst all this has not shaken. Let that be your example, because it is my example. It is the reason why I stand here today. It is the reason why I have been protesting for 4 months. It is the reason why I continue on social media each and every day, nagging the people to come out. Or you feel this is the second protest? This is the 15th protest. And where we reach, I spoke to Kaya on the phone. She said, Mimi, I feel like we're going backwards.
No, we're going forward.
We stand with Kaya.
More protests to come.
We stand with Kaya because she does not deserve this. She is a grieving, paralyzed young mother, and now she has to take time out of her already busy schedule
No compassion.
To fight
to fight for her innocence.
No compassion.
One thing I am certain of is that Kaya is innocent. Where are the answers? After this protest, we head to the DPP's office on Wednesday. I already sent the notice to the commissioner's office. And as I am making it clear today, they wouldn't have the need to call my phone like they do 1,000 times to tell me, ma'am, you need permission. You don't need permission for a peaceful standstill protest. You need to send them notice according to section 109 of the Summary Offences Act. So my people, don't be intimidated. Don't feel like they could get to you. Somebody messaged my phone at just mere days when the protest was going on to say that they plan to arrest me here today. And I am out here still. Do not let them instill fear in you, because they are already trying to pit us against each other. They are already trying to segregate us. Who are you going to believe? A young mother with no prior criminal records, or the police service who have a pattern of extrajudicial killings? We have the Love Until 5 in 2018. We have the Mova 3 in 2020. We had the Independence Square 3, Leonardo, Isaiah, and Fabian in 2022. And now we have Joshua and Kaya and so many in between. Imagine if we didn't see that video footage. All the people in the comments that are still busy saying, well, they probably look for that, they probably shoot first. How are you feeling now to know that what we saw happen to Joshua and Kaya was happening long before, but we didn't want to believe them because we didn't see. They don't judge accountability.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country, we must have regard.
I mean, will speak for themselves, you know. I can't top with anything that she just said.
And on one to
I can't top a thing that she just said, but what I want to do,
no more
and
than
what I truly want to do,
Discipline
is give people like that a voice.
and production.
So Alyssa Phillip, or anybody who knows Alyssa Phillip,
A strong
if you're listening right now, here at the Street Council, I'm extending an invitation to you. I would very much like you to come on the show
so come
and
let's
speak
hand in hand.
not just for Kaya Sealy and the protests you've been organizing, but for
And let us build a nation.
everything you are doing as a young activist, because that is literally what you are. No one asked you to do this. No one thrust this upon you. You picked up this mantle by yourself. I see no evidence to suggest otherwise. You simply asked, is a thing right? And you decided to put some fire in the belly of the people of this nation.
So much of
And bit by bit, you are getting more and more and more recognition.
all
Yes,
you
the
do
colours
is to
are
spell
waiting.
them out.
So I
Cause you know as well as I do the own
tip my hat to you.
is putting
I tip my hat to you, and I hope that you hear this broadcast, or someone you know hears this broadcast, and that you reach out to us
discipline
and please come on the show.
and production.
We would very much love to have you and hear more of what you have to say.
Strong and better nation.
If it's any consolation, you know, we met a long time ago when you were still a young girl, and you was the world was a lot less made a lot more sense. I remember you as a very talented singer.
Let us build a nation together.
If I remember very correctly, she did a remix to Orlando Octave's hit song a long time ago. And it sparked a little buzz in the nation. I think that was her at a different time. But that's neither here nor there. I still remember the name vividly. And it's amazing to see what you are doing. Phone lines are open, guys. 342-0081 and 466-5391. And I see you all already calling in, so let's get into it. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon. What's up? Long time. I ain't a whole week. I ain't touched base with.
Yeah, Chuck,
Yes.
man, we thought you run off the road. What happened to you?
I was on vacation, but I had some really personal stuff to really attend to. We had a
Okay.
death in the family, a close cousin.
Ah,
But such is life,
condolences,
But other
man.
than that,
Yes.
but I still look at the road, man. We are back on the road.
All right.
Nice.
So,
We missed the voice.
but-
We missed the
but-
voice.
But I was listening, but in and out. But yes, I was there. I'm always around. Thank God for life. Good day, everybody.
Yes, and good day to you.
So, well, look, I see, because I was still want to put a smile on the face. I tell my Sunday lunch for simple and
Oh Lord, nah. You see, what you think is a smile on the face is actually just belly panging,
Listen now, Truckman.
You understand?
Next time Truckman say that, I am hoping that you say,
No, next time you send Sunday lunch, you need to send Sunday lunch. You see this? You see this?
drop it downstairs for us now.
You see that? And
Oh,
look the
my.
menu. Rice, fake salad, macaroni pie, stewed turkey, cucumber,
And tomatoes.
and tomato. What?
I forgot. Oh, sorry. You see the other bowl that was all about the callaloo. I forgot that. My mistake.
Oh, okay.
Callaloo
Yes,
on
we
the
seen
side.
it.
Yeah, you can notice our bowl, yes.
Yeah, we seen it.
Yeah.
And what drink was that?
Yeah,
Oh, that's apple juice, apple juice.
yeah. Stream. You're taking a look at this plate too, because I'm not suffering here in the station by myself. Eh? So
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Well,
That looks so
thank you.
good. And one thing I must say, portion size always on point.
Always, huh?
Always on
That-
point.
that
It's
is
The
on
plating is what does impress me. I'm not a
100 on the
Yeah.
plating.
I'm a best chef myself, but I'm really not a plater like that. I don't study plating.
I like plating bad. So yes, I would plate the most simplest food. So yes, I know
Alright.
that.
That also, and that is also, but I will be honest with you, the wife, she is to me, between she and I, she's the best plater in the
Oh,
context.
Okay.
Yeah, she did the plating. I'll be honest, she did. My wife did the plating. I can do it. I mean, I think, but she most of the time does the plating, because sometimes when she plates, like she doesn't want to touch the food.
oh.
It looks so, yeah. The way she puts it, I give her credit for that. My wife,
Nice.
I give her 100 and 200% for that.
Yeah.
I don't know how the plating will be. We wouldn't be able to get it like this, because I guess you all would have to drop it off at the desk downstairs.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't worry, something will work out, man. We can organize and something will work out.
Good, because you can't be teasing us like
Right.
this truck, man. Not
You
every day.
understand? You understand? You understand?
No, when she told me that, she said that, even my son said that, she said, hey, he and all they say, we can't be teasing people like that. We got to come forward soon.
Yes.
I said, yeah, for sure. We have to come forward soon.
Oh, gosh.
So, other than that, yes, only weekend has started, but quickly to the crux of everything, that I am totally displeased with that finding that, she shoot. I mean, I'm looking at, I was a juror. I sat as a juror in a matter some years ago. And, you look at the evidence. I can't remember if it's substantial or if it's circumstantial or whatever it's too, but anyhow, you look at what is provided.
Mm-hmm.
You have nothing to show that from coming where they were coming from to where. You have a video showing here. That is it. Okay, we are working with that. Where is the gunshots? The evidence showed that a gun was fired. And then they want to come and say manslaughter. No, after 4 months, but I'm no lawyer. I'm just looking as the person outside looking, or let me put it as a former juror when you sit down and you listen and you try to form.
Yeah.
No, that is distasteful. It is totally uncalled. Everything I could think about. But I hope that Miss Seeley, gets a good lawyer that can be able to organize and fix up. One of the protesters, not in this recent one, she was there in the first one that we would have known about. One of the young ladies who I think should have spoken after. I know her personally. So what I will try to do, I'm not going to make promises. I can get in contact with her. So the invitation you have put out to Miss Seeley whenever, if she can come, other than Miss Seeley, to Miss Ann Phillips, I will see if I can get her. I will not call her name at the moment, but I will try to get in touch with her. And if she can touch base by the studio and you all can have a chat. Because she is there because she and Miss Seeley is very good friends. Very, very good friends. And I don't know Miss Seeley, likewise Miss Phillips, but that other lady, I know. So I could try to reach out to her and see if I can give them the line numbers and let's see where,
No, but we appreciate that.
Terrible,
Appreciate that.
Yeah. So, but other than that, I mean, we had to do what we had to do. And as I always say that. But I mean, sometimes when you're bombarded with everything, what you're seeing every day, it leaves you to wonder: should you do? Should you not do? What really should work?
True.
But I mean, anyhow. But as again says, good afternoon to everybody.
Yes.
The council and everybody, Trinidad and Tobago, Panadol, Barataria, Sauce, everybody. Big Mike on a weekend. I didn't get to call he and all too. I know you go before this weekend too, God's willing. But such as it is. But everybody, have a good day. Lockdown listening. Keep safe. Keep out the good job.
Yes, sir. Big up yourself,
Give it a
man.
hand. I'm looking forward for the street party. The street party on Friday, God's will.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, man. Keep good. Keep up the good work.
You don't know. Oh, boy, yeah. The phone line's been ringing off the hook, boy. Hello, good afternoon.
It's a very important day. Your phone line will ring off the hook.
Congressman, what's going on?
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, Princess.
Good afternoon.
Princess, I like these colors. I like your colors today. I like how your hair look. I like everything.
You see, I know you're dressed up for somebody, I know you was dressing up for somebody. I walk in the studio and I realize it's fresh makeup she have on. I say, nah. Who you looking nice for here? I know it's not for somebody,
Okay, I get catch, okay?
Yes.
Man, yourself, man.
Yes, God, no,
I know
I
it's...
really say think to talk and think to whisper, but Mr. Speaker, you're on the ball too, So
Yes.
He's smart.
I just try. Only try.
But listen now, I listening to Chuck Manley just now and I was getting frightened, but I hear you talk about wife, so I pulled back. So I wouldn't tell him what I was going to tell him. So I could also...
Hey.
Princess, I could also cook. And if it's your I just make up a plate, and if it's your I just do my salad and things. I wonder if Chuck Manley
I love it. Don't worry.
I'm going home, If this what this about to start being, I'm going home,
I wonder if Chuck Manley know when you're making fresh salad and you throw your little sprinkling of salt on this fresh salad and you take a lime and you squeeze the juice.
Yeah.
The kind of taste you get. I wonder if you know about that.
Hi,
I
well,
shouldn't-
this, boy?
well, I
Chuck
should
Money,
not
I
talk that
know he
to go on,
tuned
so you
in.
want to do that, so.
Oh, you chair, boy.
Don't worry. Well, we both on the council, we'd have to sample the foods, right? We'd sample it.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
yeah,
we're looking
and
forward to it.
Bronx, if you're bringing food, don't bring thing, don't bring no lepan dumpling and thing, you know. Cook proper thing.
Better not.
Right.
This man just said left hand dumpling.
Yeah, you know why is the left hand dumpling
No.
from Tobago? That's the one that's getting hooked when he eats it.
Oh.
So he just wanted me, you know, he warning him.
Yeah. Blame be on the alert. I watch it, and if I see you moving funny like you're coming with your hair ramful and you ain't wearing your glasses and thing, I know something wrong.
Make me not like McCullough. Oh, God, the members of this council.
Anyway, well, really, where is the latest today is this thing with the police. I find they should get rid of the police commissioner. And right now, I'm watching the DPP with cookie eye. But the police have been doing this thing for years upon years now, killing people and going with the theory that they fired behind them with no proof, right? And the public don't have no recourse, you know, to see if what the police saying is really true or whatnot. And then they come and they have Mr. West with the police complaint, but he's a dog without teeth. And he should be given some more teeth to deal with these police matter, especially seeing what's taking place right now. Now, I am saying this. Even so the people were doing whatever it is they was doing before they swing the corner and crash, we witnessed on camera a murder being taken place under the hands of the police. That was blatant murder. If you know it have laws in war. If you fight in a war and you come up on the enemy and the enemy put his hand up in the air, by law, the laws of war, you're supposed to rescue that person and not shoot them and thing, you know. You're supposed to detain them, right? These police in Trinidad here, I don't know, to me, like they're getting brainwashed in the economy. And they feel like black people on the whole should be killed. And when you put power in the hands of these people with them kind of slave mentality thinking, we're in a bad way. You know what the commissioner said with the shooting? The first statement he come out and make was that he's standing at the side of his officers and he's looking to send the officers for therapy. Not thinking about the girl who is crippled now. He ain't thinking about that. He's not thinking about the family seeing what unfold on television. He's not thinking about all them things. And I understand too, there was even threatening the people that who had the video that was released. I hear there was being threatened and police was making wrongs and intimidating them and all of that. I heard that, right? So we're in a bad way. As a matter of fact, if I didn't have family in the police service, I would have recommend that they scrap the whole service and start a new recruitment drive, but investigate every single one of the people who are applying to be officers. Some of them have chip on the back and using the service to get rid of that chip. You know, it's really bad. They put the public in a vexatious mood right now, where you're hearing this conversation going on in every nook and cranny, even children talking about it. And you blatantly coming out and telling the public that you're going to charge this girl for manslaughter. How shameful the police service could be. I am strongly recommending that the commissioner of police be stripped of his job, right? And another thing, by watching the DPP cookie eye, because I'm sure the DPP saw the same thing that we out here saw, and make a decision like that. How you can make a decision with himself investigating himself? The information that they carry to the DPP is what causes the DPP to make a decision like that. So they're pulling on the DPP office and all. The commissioner should be fired along with the the one in Parliament, he and all should be fired. Them is square peg in wrong hole. From the time they hired a commissioner, I say straight up, I don't like that man. No. I just get a vibes. I don't like that man, and I find that he should have never get a job. But the thinking at Trinidad and have to come off of the politics, not because it is supporting a party and something happened while the party in office, that you must be coming and representing and talking in favor of your party when things going wrong. If things going wrong and you're not letting your party know that things going wrong, then you are part of the wherever it is taking place too. So I will just leave it there for now. But I am totally ashamed because I voted for this party. Ashamed. And I'm also embarrassed because all over the world this thing gone and people laughing at us. I am so ashamed. I wish they could have an election in the morning. Have a blessed day, everybody.
Yes.
Enjoy yourself, man. Thank you for your
thanks
contribution.
again. And it's just not the general public alone. The former police commissioner himself, Gary Griffith, he has raised several questions about the police-involved killing of Joshua Samaru, arguing that, key forensic, tactical and procedural issues surrounding the incident remain unanswered. So if he is the former police commissioner and he's questioning who is the people, is everybody, like Bronxman say, every nook and cranny, people talking, questioning, and trying to get answers.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jim. Good afternoon, Vibes.
Yes, good afternoon.
What a lovely day the Lord has made. You rejoice and be glad in him.
Amen.
But Jim, that young lady have a powerful voice, boy. She the speaker for the young people and the downtrodden. You have to bring she in the studio, man. I like the fire in she belly.
Well, I hope she has the invitation, and I hope we can get her out there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, I like all you coming out and protesting about the Polish brutality too. But flip the coin too. When Imps and Chimps were in era 15 and came out, we let children and them, all you come out too.
Definitely.
Come out and protest and take out them criminals and them and they get arrested for taking away the little children and them and the fruit of the nation.
Most definitely.
Don't let it be a one-sided thing.
Most
Jim,
definitely.
I want to thank that man who see a good in me and give me the opportunity and give me a job where I could provide and put food on my table for my family. I heard our granny was talking and said about we looking for handout and handout. We don't look for handout and we don't depend on government for nothing. We just go out there and get it.
Oh yes.
Because you depend on the government because you getting a pension every month and if that pension ain't get it, you could be singing something else. Me collecting pension, I young and strong. I just go there and make sure it happen. So Jim, I'm not coming from a nice little day work and I'm thanking God for providing a little work for me. And I see my man of business boy who was watchman in the building boy. He talked me up real nice yesterday by Dream boy.
Yeah boy.
I pay off all my internet bills and this, that, so I internet so I ain't going to my neighbor and take the Wi-Fi anymore.
Hey.
Watch me now. I like him and all.
Don't confess them thing on the thing, Let it take you point it back to we.
I don't take the Wi-Fi, I always have it, but the things aren't up because they don't know there's real football coming up just now. We have some days.
Yeah.
So the World Cup as well. So
I just say that.
Six pack.
I just say that. Who team you back in? Which team you back in?
Jimmy really and shoot me the really backroad team. I just like to watch good football, But as a man, I love the Brazilians and them because them
Are we talking about Brazil? Let's go.
Yeah, I like to see the Brazilians that play good football. They can play football, they can entertain.
For sure.
Yeah, when they say it's time to entertain them and make everybody happy and we just take good football. We have some days coming up. And it's good football. So Dream, I look to listen. I see a wonderful dish by Chuckman showing off by.
Yeah,
that's right.
That last guy will not talk there.
Listen,
That last guy who talked, they don't know dating sites, you know.
Don't get between grounds, man. Don't
harass that beautiful young lady.
KFC,
I like she hairstyle, man. She look nice.
KFC, I'm gonna stop you right. I'm gonna stop you right there. Don't start that.
I get jealous, boy. I got. I love that smile.
I stop you right there. Grounds, man, gonna call back and start beef with all you know.
Yes, you know.
Stop that. You see what you're causing?
Oh,
you see what you're causing?
Lord.
Wear your standard visage to the workplace.
Yes, I will.
There's no office parties. We're not even going to a fete. What fix your mind to switch it up today? You see what you're causing, huh?
Yeah, just a little switch up. But that's how you guys don't mess. They don't mess.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jim.
What going on?
I focusing a little bit on the Joshua case.
Mm-hmm.
Now here we go, eh? We don't have, the police don't have one of the best criminal lawyer on their side, Israel Khan, right? You know, I would have liked if Joshua Samaru's father had money. I would have liked him to hold Ramesh Lawrence Barrage. And let me see, two of the best criminal lawyers in the Caribbean. Israel Khan cannot step in Ramesh Barage's foot. But you see, they have no money to hold Ramesh Lawrence Barrage. I would have liked him to voice his opinion on that matter. Because you see, on the same radio station, a lot of people who used to work here saying I've got a lot of contrary things. A lot of, and all you know who I'm talking about. But I would have liked Israel Khan and Ramesh Maharaj to clash because taxpayers' money playing Israel Khan. Ramesh, boy, this is how the world runs. If you are high, you are a shock on that. I like Ramesh to clash with Israel Khan, honestly, because he getting taxpayer money free. His money done in millions already, started up to represent the police. Yeah. Ramesh is the righteous man to he. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks for your contribution, member. Yeah, I think that's the next step in this whole mess is that it's obviously going to. The state is going to go to court for this because obviously we're not about to just I don't think people are going to just sit down and just take this, and I really don't want it to come to that because I hate to be very cynical about the whole thing, but the system helps itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like one of our members said, the police is a glorified fraternity.
Yeah, it is.
They look out for, and this is not a Trinidad only thing by any stretch at all. Most law enforcement places that you go to, police defend their own.
I think
you see it blatantly in the American justice system.
They take an oath.
You
see,
it's not an oath to protect and serve. It's to protect and serve each other.
I feel so.
Yeah, not to serve us the people, and that is just literally it's just that it is now starting to really trickle down in a really bad way in our society because I still believe that there was a time where it was not as bad.
Correct.
It was not as bad. But then some people would also say that, the police have always been this way to the people. Even in the for those of y'all who still remember the colonial days. What did Trinidad flag even look like back then? Anyway, that again off topic. But yeah, I've still seen and heard the stories of how police would treat the best word to use it, the working class of this country, even before our own people were dressing up in police uniform for this nation, and so the institution itself was simply just flawed and made to treat certain people in certain ways. I've told my own stories about that here numerous times of how instantly a policeman switched up on me when he realized that I did not live in the stereotypical bad neighborhood
Yes, yes.
You know, so I've witnessed it firsthand for myself right here in Trinidad, which crazily enough I've never experienced back home.
Imagine that.
You know, I had to come to a completely different place in order to experience that type of profiling by people who supposedly look like me, which makes it even crazier.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, when you're in the States and there's a bunch of snowmen.
I like what you call them, snowmen.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of snowmen that giving you a hard time. Makes a little more sense, you know.
Yeah, you'd understand that.
But when it comes from people who look like you, sound like you, live in the same communities as you,
and profiling you like that,
it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. And that is why you're seeing so many people outside standing against this. Because it is literally turning into an us versus them warfare. And that, I think, more than anything is what saddens me. Because we are literally fighting, and we are fighting the literal bottom rung of this entire system, because it seems like the closest we can reach to tackling what we think is going on in our society, because not everybody here just has direct access to a minister in government, much less the prime minister themselves. Right? Trinidad is just a bit too large for that type of accessibility, which is already sad in and of itself. You know, smaller islands, I tell you right now, where I come from, you know, you can easily run into a minister of government.
Yeah.
Just by walking into the store.
True.
You know,
going to the supermarket,
walking on the street, even linemen.
Yeah.
Just linemen, regular linemen outside. It's not that hard to see them. Correct. You know? And you know, here you don't necessarily get that. Not everybody. What is the chances of you running into the prime minister today?
Yeah, that's hardly likely.
Hardly likely.
Even if you're coming from on the southern side to put it, it's hardly likely.
You're not going to. You know? I bounced up Keith Rowley a time in a Massey stores, and that was after he had done retired. He's a citizen now.
Oh Lord, yeah.
That's you know, he's a regular Joe again, like the rest of us. Yeah, so of course you're gonna run into him. You recognize him immediately because, oh hey, that was the prime minister of the nation for a very long time.
Correct.
But he's just a regular Joe like the rest of us now. You know, if he was still probably in charge, I probably wouldn't have just bounced him up in the supermarket like that.
Point taken, yeah.
You know? So you don't get to interact with people who are actually in charge of or in this system and manipulating this system the way you would just run into your friend happenstancely or randomly. You know? Mm-hmm. It's not a regular thing. Oh, Alexander, how you going, boy? Hey, what's going on in the office, boy? They rail down your throat, you know.
Yeah.
What you gonna do about it, boy? Nah, boy. Hey, I find they rail upon you, dog. I find they don't understand you. That's the problem. You know, you just be saying things and they're not listening. How much are they really having that conversation?
Exactly.
Not all of us. So all we can do is gather and protest the people that we can. You know, against the systems and the entities that we can. The police, yeah, that's easy. Go down to the police headquarters in Port of Spain. Make your voice heard. You might not be able to access the commissioner, but the police gonna be there. They're going to see you. Mm-hmm. The news is going to come out, and they're going to see you.
Yeah.
And that starts to build some momentum, and that
When we
starts to make
listened
some
to,
noise.
what's her name? Philip?
Alyssa Phillip,
Well,
yeah.
She said they were going on Wednesday. They'd be going to the DPP's office.
That's on Wednesday.
That's on Wednesday. And you know who also is backing them? There's this guy called what's his name? Umar Abdullah. He's from the First Wave movement. He also has condemned the criminal charges that they lay against Kaya, describing the prosecution as a travesty of justice and calling for the immediate withdrawal of the charges. That would be somebody nice to interview as well. Because
Definitely.
Mr. Abdullah has rejected legal arguments made in the recent article about the case. So he'd be nice to the Guardian. He was on the Trinidad Guardian, so he'd be a nice person to contact to find out his side and why he is taking that stance. Yes, definitely. That's a name I'd take note.
But I know you have some contacts in the papers and so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'll definitely see if I could get on this, because I now see in this movement, I didn't know the First Wave movement. So they're getting something strong back in here.
And that's good, and it is amazing to see, we definitely like to lament too much here that not people don't get up and do things, but that is simply the majority of us,
Yeah.
And I do very much we very much talk to the majority most days, but I'm not going to sit here and say that there aren't. That is one thing I'll never do. I'll sit here and say that there aren't any of us that are getting up and doing something about it. There are many brave people that get up, take it upon themselves. Make it their mission to try and make this society we live in a better place, a safer place, or at the very least a just place.
Yeah.
It's just that they are in the minority, and that is really the sad thing. I'll take this one real quick before we go to the break. Good afternoon.
Yes, quickly, Chuckman here again. Gong fan, no problem. I would undertake that nice little banter there. We will come together for 91.9.
Yes.
No problem. yes, Gongs man. I don't mind teaming up for theater. That's not a problem. And I know what he's referring to with his salad. There's one particular type in the sense. There's one I used to make in the Indian restaurant I used to work. So I know what he's talking about, the lime and things. I know what he speaks of. And finally, Hashim, I got through with my friend who knows the number, so I'll forward the number. Just came about 10 minutes when I park up. And the lady said, no problem. You can call her. Feel free to call her.
Wonderful.
So I will just give me about 10 minutes or so. I will WhatsApp the number for you on the chat there.
All right, great, awesome things. Thanks, Truckman.
Yes.
You see?
So no problem.
All right. You see, and that's why I like our members. Our members are very proactive.
That's
well,
nice.
We go ask a thing, and they go forward it and they go help us get to what we want, because they want to hear too, and they want to see.
Yes, everybody wants to know the answers.
Big up to this council, man. I appreciate y'all. If I never tell all you before, I appreciate all you. So let's take this pause real quick, guys, and we'll be right back with more. The council is in session.
To build a strong
and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Water is life. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Any little leak, we gon' fix it. We gon' fix it. We gon' fix it. So anyway you see a leak, the number to call is 800-4420 or 800-4426 and report the leaks. IWER George and Watson say, join the evolution to save water. Water is precious. Every drop of water counts. This message is brought to you by the Water and Sewerage Authority.
A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste. Must be KFC. And big flavor. Chicken. And value for more money. Must be KFC. Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hearing something. I'm the voice in your belly. Get big value every day of the week, from Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original, often imitated but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
TechFlex TT Limited, the #1 computer store in Trinidad and Tobago, has all your tech needs. We have the latest computers, powerful MacBooks, and affordable Chromebooks for school and work, providing new and refurbished options to suit everyone's budget. Also, we carry a variety of printer options and ink solutions for your home and office needs. Need repairs done? Our experienced technicians can solve your tech problems. Visit us now at any of our 2 locations, Wilson Road, Scarborough, next to Royal Castle, or Penco Street, Montrose, Chagonas. Call 235-4919 for more info. TechFlex TT Limited. Affordable tech. Exceptional service.
Tune in to The Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 to 186 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new, with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on The Street 919 FM.
Mondays looking real good. Munchie Mondays at KFC. Get 1 piece of that signature chicken plus a regular side for just $19.95. Small price, big satisfaction. Start the week right. It must be KFC. Order now via the KFC TT app only. Follow KFC Trinidad and Tobago WhatsApp channel for all the deals.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
This is Bishop Aaron Williams from the Divine Problem Solving International Ministries, inviting you to be part of our broadcast on any given Thursday night from 12 midnight right on to 5 a.m. on Friday morning. And this broadcast is called Early Morning Gospel Market Program. Then we have on Tuesday from 1 p.m. the Holy Ghost Gospel Pharmacy. If you are sick and ailing, you could get from this particular pharmacy, from the pharmacist, the good things of life. Hallelujah. If you are sick and tired of being sick and tired, hearing the babel of false doctrines that you encounter daily, it's about time you get close to God, God's word, direct from his throne room, in the name of Jesus.
God has good plans for his people. Why do you worry so much?
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Happy. Relentless search for luxury, in search of peace and happiness, the human mind wouldn't rest. A constant nag within we soul, demanding respect from the world. We get the urge in different form, but luxury is the norm. Money is very essential, but can't buy peace of mind at all. dog without a bone if we have the money alone. Because appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because importance, if we are drive to live, everyone's on the hunt. Some wealthy men turn to suicide. Can't find food to feed their pride. The aged and crippled in the ring fight to feel like a king. Children become delinquents for lack of love from their parents. That's why appreciation is most important to man. Appreciation plays on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are drive to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. Solution to bad industrial relations. Employees will gladly draw their pay and do the job half the way. When workman feeling unwanted, the working spirit is daunted. He comes on the job and fool around. Production going down. Just make him feel significant. You get him do anything you want. A pat on the back is the best move for relations to improve. Because appreciation is on the human mind. Everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are drive to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously. Our deepest craving is common. All we need is attention to put us in the happy zone, regardless of what we own. Life is lonely without it. Each one should give a little bit. What you want your neighbors do, then life on earth will be true. Take a tip from the scripture. Appreciate one another. Share your love and make the mold for total peace in the world. On the human mind, everyone needs some for happiness all the time. Because important, if we are trying to live, everyone's on the hunt. Every man ought to give generously.
rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
Remember, the key to success is working hard. For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who gone to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation.
Yes, you guys, we are right here. Don't you fear. I've seen people call in during this song. I was like, oh God, what? Y'all eager for these conversations?
Yes, that's nice.
Now, before we dive back into it, let me just get a couple of birthday squeezes in before anything. First, I want to say happy birthday going out to an old kiddo of mine, John Elise. It's her birthday today. Big kid now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old is she? Hi, John Elise.
20.
Wow.
Yeah, your son looking at girlfriend?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
And look at us playing
Nah. I'm not playing no matchmaker.
I myself, I ain't playing none.
I ain't not doing that at all. But I hope you have a good day. Good day, Diaz. I really do.
Yes, for both of us.
Yeah. And one for the nation. Oh God, where it is? I just had it up here. Boom. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, from Tuco. This came out today. Happy birthday to the king.
Oh yes. Super
Austin
Blue.
Lyons Super Blue is his birthday today. Yeah, this one real nice artwork that they dropped from Tuco. I mean, it's AI, but still is nice artwork nonetheless. I was wondering what Barbados flag doing up there, but then when you look a little closer, there's more Caribbean flags around it as well. But it says,
yes.
Yeah. They said, a voice, a legend, a legacy forever. Your words uplift, your music unites, your message inspires. Through Calypso and Soca, you have given a voice to the people, captured our culture and touched countless hearts. Your contribution to Calypso and Soca will live on for generations and through generations. You have paved the way, opened doors, and set a standard that future artists will follow and fans will always cherish. Thank you for the music, thank you for the message, and thank you for the legacy. Big up to the king, man.
Yes, definitely.
Super Blue Lions for sure. Love alone in the house, especially here from the council. Yes. Speaking of birthdays, what's going on, Shack lady? Big up yourself. I think you need you're due for a call in, because Jay has not heard your wonderful voice as yet. That's our resident birthday serenader. I haven't heard her for quite some time. Not sure if she. Anybody? Yes. Likewise. Anybody have any idea what's up with Shack lady? Her whereabouts or thereabouts? Please do let us know. Please do let us know.
Yes, it's nice to check.
As a matter of fact, you don't know how to do nothing. Speak her name and she shall appear. That's what I like. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Shack lady. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Good. You see, I know what I can call your name. You're here.
Happy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Yes.
Pick up yourself, Shack lady. Thank you.
Wow.
That's my girl, you know.
And smooth too, you know.
Yeah. Hey, as I know you're listening, Shack, Jay definitely needs some more of your treats as well. Like the ones you drop off at the studio. So anytime you're passing through town again, just drop something out nice for Jana. Either some nuts or any other nice treats you have. Yeah, she's such a sweet lady, yeah. She really is.
I hope to meet her one day.
Of course. Yeah, you will. Okay? Well, one thing that's happened, these fans they show up themselves one way or another.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Nice. So back into it, guys. Where were we? I had it pulled up here at some point. Right here. Mm-hmm. All right. So it looks like official statement on the Joshua Samaru matter came out from the leader of the opposition, Miss Penelope Beckles. Yes, it came out from her and her end. I'm gonna take a little read of it and see what they have to say on the matter. And I quote: Trinidad and Tobago, who is guarding the gods? The opposition takes note of the statements issued yesterday by the Commissioner of Police and the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service that, acting on the advice of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions, warrants have been issued for the arrest of Kaya Seeley, the common-law wife of the late Joshua Samaru, who was left paralyzed after she and Samaru were shot at their vehicle by police on 20th January 2026, as seen in a video that subsequently went viral. While the nation can place trust in the independence of the Office of the DPP, society is now confronted with more questions than answers regarding the rationale behind this sudden development. These concerns are heightened given the number of police shootings that have occurred during what has become a never-ending state of emergency, and especially because the Police Complaints Authority is actively conducting its own investigation into these police killings. Mindful of the need to avoid unnecessary public commentary during an ongoing criminal process, we are equally aware that the state must safeguard the rights of citizens, many of whom have been stunned and are calling for clarity on the outcome and direction of the Samaru investigation. The government has threatened to the introduction of zones of special operations through which the Prime Minister would determine what constitutes a hotspot, who may be subject to curfew or cordon, and where expanded police powers would be granted to members of the TTDF without providing them the necessary protections for disciplinary oversight outside of the Minister of Defense. Meanwhile, hundreds of detentions have occurred under the SOE with no transparency regarding charges. Home invasions remain rampant, and murders and violent crime continue unabated in broad daylight. The country is left to conclude that both the states of emergency have failed. Trinidad and Tobago can expect another mass release of detainees when this state of emergency expires. In these circumstances, living under a perpetual SOE and witnessing the deeply unsettling developments in the Samaru matter, the opposition holds the view that it is imperative for the government to move swiftly to strengthen the police complaints authority through legislative reform, granting it broader powers similar to the Jamaican counterpart, INDECOM. The rights and privileges of citizens must be protected and guaranteed. The government has further failed to inform the public whether the state of emergency will be extended in the coming days or whether it intends to pause and restart a new SOE. The Prime Minister, as head of government and chair of the National Security Council, has yet to explain the relationship between the Minister of Defense, Wayne Sturge, and murdered alleged gang leader Danny Guerra, who is alleged to have financed Sturge's political campaign. And while the Prime Minister may continue to avoid answering for allegations of nepotism and apparent corruption relating to multi-million-dollar award scandals such as Landmark Gate, HC, TTPS car purchase, and even matters involving deadbeat fathers avoiding paternity. Okay, we're going a little off the board here. She retains full authority to immediately bring legislation to Parliament to expand and strengthen the powers of the Police Complaints Authority. Trinidad and Tobago is on fire. The Prime Minister must act now. The people of Trinidad and Tobago will accept no less. All right. Kind of went off the rails there a little bit at the end, Miss Penny, Miss Beckles. No offense. And I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a little bit more than just highlighting the apparent flaws of the government. Yeah. As much as it's nice to simply put out a statement. I mean, to your credit, you at least put out a statement regarding it. I myself have not seen the sitting administration, anyone in a position of power other than the police commissioner, say anything about it. And while you are not obligated to do so, I'm not saying that at all. It would be sometimes it is the small things, and in this case it is not a small thing. Exactly. But sometimes it is the things. Let me rephrase that. Sometimes it's the things outside of your wheelhouse that you do say that tends to endear or ostracize the people, depending on the situation. So even if you are the Minister of Health, and obviously a case like this has nothing to do with you, but if you simply say something along the lines of, this is an injustice and it needs to be handled swiftly and fairly, and I hope that the powers that be see that this matter is brought to a just and decisive end. What is so hard in saying something like that?
True.
That is very vague.
Rather
It
than
is.
just staying numb.
It's incredibly vague. It doesn't show you take sides with anybody, and it simply shows, in some small degree, that you care.
Yeah.
You know, that is it. A simple. I said that just off the cuff, right? And that didn't condemn police. It didn't condemn the victims. It just simply said that this was a horrific act, which it is. Which it is, and it needs to be brought to a just and decisive conclusion. It does. And there's nothing wrong with you as a minister or public figure in government saying something along those lines. Would people demand you to say more? Obviously. But, you know.
Because in moments like these, sometimes just remaining silent,
Silence is loud, okay?
Yes, and I was
silence
wondering
is very loud.
Why the current administration haven't even heard anything from the Prime Minister, to be quite honest. On it, she was being called out when Philip was speaking. She even called her out, because it's not helping at all,
Of course it's not.
That silence is deafening.
And it's not like it's not like our Prime Minister is not afraid of making her opinions known. When children were acting up in school last year, just as you guys started to come into power, you were not afraid to simply say that, if you keep moving like this, we're going to move to expel you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I need that kind of energy from you now, Madam Prime Minister.
Yeah, why all that energy just reel back in?
I don't know where
your cocoon or shell, wherever.
I need you to say something. I don't need you to condemn the acts of the policemen if that's not what you want to do, but address the nation, not just in this particular instance, but in the past month or 5 weeks, 6 weeks. The amount of tragedies that have befallen the nation, the young girl in Belmont, the other shootings, I think there was one around the Savannah where a boy watched his father die.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people
right by the food court area. In the,
a lot of people forgot about that one.
Huh.
Yeah. Little Angelo.
Yeah.
Can't say nothing about that.
And before Angelo, we had the one with the girl in the little accident in Tobago.
Oh, yes. You see, and so Tobago has lost 2 babies in the span of 2 months.
Yeah.
So we are a nation hurting right now. And I don't expect for your heart to go out and bleed for 1.5 million people, but you are our leader.
Yeah.
So, when things like this happen, it would be nice to hear from you, is all I'm saying. So if you do happen to hear these words, Madam Prime Minister, I really hope that you can come out and and I don't want you to just come out and highlight the flaws of the opposition and the things that they let get away with under there. I don't care about that right now. All right, I really don't. I want you to give us some reassurance. That's what I want.
Exactly.
Because you're the ones in charge now. Whatever the past administration did, that's exactly what it is. The past.
Yeah.
We can't do nothing to change the past. We're in the present right now.
Yeah.
So the things that we do and say now is what is gonna affect our future in this nation. So that is really what I need right now. To opposition leader Beckles, as much as I appreciate you acknowledging, the mess that this situation is, I kind of expected something a little more. Not simply just not simply just highlighting the flaw. Yeah, you kind of scratch the surface on it, honestly, and highlighting the SOE and everything like that. Yeah, we're all aware of that. We really are.
And to be honest, crime is, as you're touching on that with the Prime Minister, it's just Saturday, a 35-year-old man was gunned down just the same meters away from Kamla Prasad's Visasa Philippine residence. So you see, it's right on her doorstep.
Yeah.
Nobody do have to remind her of anything. She knows what's happening. she too is feeling the brunt of what's happening, and that's why I think it's important for her to address the nation.
Yeah.
In times like these, and not to stay silent. That silence kind of deafening in truth.
It is definite. So, Madam PM, can we hear from you, please? As a genuine citizen living in this nation, it would be nice to hear from the leader of this country that you at the very least that you are in this thing with us.
Yes.
And that you are hoping.
Because she
that
proudly
justice can be
calls
served.
herself the mother of the nation. So
Right, so I need to hear from Mommy then.
yeah.
Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Dream man. The vibes. I'll talk back in again. I'll look at the guy bite the cherry again. Dream, preserve water, eh, boy? Don't waste the water, eh?
Yeah, man, don't worry about that.
Even, I see the night beautiful ad, boy. Keep it up. But Dream, I'm not pulling back to the pose and watching the young lady there. But she could really talk, boy.
Yeah. Strong, eh?
That you cannot speak how you want it. Yeah, that you cannot speak how you want in the parliament. Dealing with the real issue, not that nonsense and take total bacchanal. Who thief and who didn't thief. But the end of the day, now they're not going to prison. They run away with the bag of money with their friends and family. And the poor and the young children there going through pain and separation. I find politician come, they might politician crime too much. So the opposition and the government, they should come together and solve the problem. We know we can't stop crime. We will have no peace in our dream until we get equal rights and justice, you know. That we want equal rights and justice. So I see that trying to silence the young lady now and telling calling she phone and not to go there and protest and all them kind of thing. You have to write letters to go and protest. In this world now, we have to go there and protest and let the younger generation, the voice not be heard. That's it.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. So I see DPP. I know that man in integrity. I know he's a no nonsense man. But you see the police commissioner, it's time for you to pack up your pombedding and leave. Because every Monday morning, you come to knock on the Prime Minister, they call the state emergency, going to come to up. So you look at the next stage of emergency again. So all them guys and them with the hole, they in charge. So them guys are coming back out in the streets just now. I find I should get it right, man. I find government should get it right. Opposition, the government all come together, man, and solve this crime knocking and all. Oh, everybody does step. Reach by the Prime Minister place and all. In she community and all. They all call it crime and beat them, seal that. Crime all over, not safe anymore, you know. Right, to be walking on eggshell because it's imps and children out there. When they see the target, they don't care when they stand up. They out with the fireman shooting. Who there? As Rowley say, who there? Who live. So, Dream, I hope you got to the young lady. May you have a nice, beautiful young voice. The speaker for the younger generation. Come on up. Keep up the good work. Don't feel intimidated and don't try to be correct. Don't put your water them out to talk. Do the right thing and save the younger generation and the youth. Jim, I'm out.
Yes, I. Big up yourself, KFC. One thing I can tell. Well, we got the number from Truckman, so
yeah.
I'm gonna lock that number in, and hopefully we can hear from her real soon. Maybe if we move fast enough, maybe we could get through on Thursday, and we can get some insight as to how her protest at the DPP went. So
that'd be nice.
That'll be really good, you know. And we can hear. I want to hear from more young people like that. It's honestly a breath of fresh air to speak positively about young people.
Yes,
you know,
definitely. With all that's been going on.
We've had a string of really bad of bad marks from young people on the show recently. So it was really nice to see something like that instead, you know, to counterbalance that, you know. And you know, KFC, you know, you're definitely right, and you know, I really wish that opposition would and the administration would come together on certain things. I understand that what the opposition is there for. It's meant to keep people in check.
Yeah.
You know, it's to keep the ruling party in check. You know, but the problem is, how are you supposed to keep something in check if all you do is argue back and forth? That is my that is my real main gripe, and it's also to a point where, you know, we are literally having people walk out of Parliament because people are just not having their rightful say. But that is a whole different conversation entirely. The problem is you all don't like each other enough to get along.
That's it.
For the sake of the nation.
For the sake of the nation.
You know, it's not like kindergarten where we could just sit at a different table or just be on the playground and just not be in the same area of people that we don't like. You know, you are a government. You all have to interact with each other. But a lot of y'all just move constantly like you are in a permanent state of election mode.
Yeah. Most times.
That is my main gripe. Everyone is always in election mode. And when you're always in election mode, looking to smear your political opponents or talk down your political opponents, that is literally what you focus all your energy on doing, instead of doing the work that needs to be done.
True.
And this is not directed at any one particular government or administration. That is just literally what it always is.
Yeah, and you are correct. Every party that goes into power tries to defame the work of the other party,
but when you
the previous party.
But when you spend all your time doing that, how do you expect us to move forward?
Exactly.
You who hold on to old slights or dangle, you know, slip-ups or whatever over people's heads, or you're trying to push forward your own agenda to say that, you know, this is me, this is my idea, and this is how we doing it, and it's going to be far better than the stupidness they was doing before. We don't care. We don't care. We just want you to do something that benefits all of us.
Exactly,
right?
Yeah.
We don't care who does it. We really don't. We really don't.
Especially when it comes to fighting crime. According to KFC, if they don't come together, how much worse it could get for us.
I don't want to think about how much worse it can get, to be perfectly honest with you. Because if it continues to go down this road, we're gonna start seeing, and I'm not inciting this, encouraging it, promoting it, or instigating it in any way, shape, or form. But we're soon going to start to see failed attempts. It's not just going to be vague comments that people say on the internet. Somebody going to put God out of their thoughts and actually run up in there when you all are gathered, and that's not going to be pretty.
Exactly.
And we are already we are already mimicking the quote unquote first world in all the wrong ways. All right, the police brutality, the discrimination based on race or class or whatever. We're really going to follow in this as well. It's gotten so bad now that we literally had our own 13 reasons why in a school, because a kid a boy literally took his own life because of the way he was being treated by other children in school. That literally happened. Or did you all forget? I didn't.
Neither did I.
So we are mimicking the first world in all the wrong ways, and you see what is happening on the news right now. More and more people are trying to take a shot at the big guy. Is that what we want here? For it to reach to a point where our citizens really feel like it have no other choice than to physically take it to the people who are in charge of us. I think that is that. I mean, we are already far and a ways gone, but I think if we reach that precipice, yeah, then is when I will truly classify us as lost. And that's the last thing any of us wants. I know it's not what you want. And I could sit here all day. We could sit here all day and say, "Oh, we not on that. We're not going to do that. We're too nice for that." Really? I used to think that.
We all used to think that.
I used to think that. That we were a little too laid back. We were a little too, the island life, a little bit too nice for us to really go to those extreme measures. But not in this world we live in anymore. I don't put anything past anyone anymore. For all we know, somebody's planning to do it right now while we talking. And we wake up a week or two from now with that sprawled across the headlines. Again, where's the piece of knock on wood?
Knock on wood, yes.
Yeah, that is not the case.
Ah, boy.
But in this society we're living in right now, just about anything is possible.
Clearly.
So I'm not wishing for it, but I'm not 100% sure that it's an impossibility. So our folks in charge. This is our plea from the council on behalf of the people.
Forget all your differences, let we start.
We need a little more humanity in our governance.
Yeah, and just like our team song says, they need to forget their differences. Right about now. All this petty argument and what's the mood? They're always in you said it earlier. You know, they're always like
election mode.
Yeah, come now. We don't need that now. Truly don't need that now because it's not doing anything for us.
Other than giving us more, I don't know, more things to argue about. Because somehow y'all they're not much better. Let's be real. Y'all like the bacchanal. Y'all look for the excuse to stand on a pulpit and preach what they saying, and to talk down anybody who disagrees. So a lot of y'all move the same way, as if y'all are constantly on a campaign trail supporting, you know, with picket boards and whatever color shirt your team is. We over that now. It's another 4 years until the next time we have to do that again.
Correct.
Can we focus on getting something done here? Anything? Whether it's getting the oil we need to get that industry flowing, can we find a way to increase tourism? Can we find a better way to combat the crime in this country so that we're not in a top 10 list of dangerous places?
Imagine that.
And I'm not talking to leaders now. I'm talking to y'all, the people, because it starts with us.
Yeah.
These people were once just like us. They were just citizens. We gave them the power to run us. And what are they doing with it? Are they doing enough? Are you happy with what is happening? Or are you simply happy that the side that you picked is in the office and that's good enough for you? You all tell me, because I genuinely don't know. I need more that, and as much as I demand more from our leaders, I demand more from y'all as well. We have to come together more, look out for each other a little bit more, and feel, some semblance of our humanity again when the worst of our the worst of our society shows its ugly head. Like what's his name? Leon Holder said, you know, this is who we are. We don't have to stay that way though. When the mirror is held up to you and you see the ugly sides of you, you like to point fingers and say, "Oh, that's how you feel." That's exactly what some of y'all did.
Yep.
You know, it's the quickest thing in the world to come to the front and ball Trini to the bone when the nice things happen. But if you can't come forward and say, "Hey, we're really not doing the best right now. We need to shape that up," then you're not really a proud citizen of this country. You can't be proud to be Trini to the bone, and then when that bone just happens to be a little sour right now, you just want to cast it aside. It can't work that way. It mustn't work that way. There's a reason why, you know, I've said it before, the two proudest groups of people I think I've ever met in my life are Jamaicans and Nigerians.
You know, the Jamaicans top the chart.
Oh, Jamaicans top the charts for sure, but Nigerians as well.
As well, yeah.
And do you really think that they have a utopian society in Nigeria? Let us be so for real. Oh God, where's my Nigerian accent, sir? let us be serious now.
Yes.
Let us be real. In Nigeria, do you really feel that the political climate is actually a utopia? Idiot. You're mad.
I love how you
I don't believe your brain is not firing on all cylinders. The concoction that is inside your skull is not marinated fully. Your mind is not marinated. They have wonderful. Hey,
yes.
the way that Nigerians talk, right?
Watch me, the way they put the words.
Your mind is not marinated properly, huh? the way Nigerians talk, but the pride that they have.
Yeah.
To hell or high water, they don't care. You can't tell them nothing about their country. They know there's a lot of things wrong in their own society.
And I admire how they would come out and work hard and, you know, reach their goals and dreams to help whoever is back home in their family. Mm-hmm. No matter what it is they're going through, no matter what it is they're doing.
And they wear who they are on their sleeve.
Yeah.
On their sleeve. It is more than just skin deep. It's like how a Brazilian loves football.
Yeah.
A Nigerian loves being Nigerian.
Mm-hmm.
To hell or high water, whatever flaws they might have, they don't care. They will go to the quote unquote first world. They will never forget who they are.
So
they will say all kinds of things about American food or whatever. They will go to America to get the nice money and send it back.
Yeah. That's it.
But you really think that they don't switch up their accents? Barely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they if they marry over there, they still speak how they normally speak, even if their children don't grow up with the same accent as them.
Yeah.
You know, they will eat their same traditional food.
Yeah.
Talk the same traditional way. Whatever.
They still have their fufu and their
jollof rice.
Jollof rice, yeah.
Everything. Where's that for us? The pride disappears real quick. You will pop up and show your pride for a carnival, for a fete, or if a Trini do something nice, you'll drop your flag in the comments quickly. And then when the going gets tough.
Like no.
It's not even the tough get going. When going gets tough, you just stand in one place.
It's like the freeze.
And I know some of you are feeling it right now, and you're sour at it. But you know, truth hurts.
It does.
Truth hurts. And those same ones who are nowhere to be found when things are bad, you're quick to defend when other people talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh God, Trinidad, you're in a mess right now. You ain't want to talk, eh? Why are you raising your voice all of a sudden?
True.
Raise your voice here. Raise your voice like Alyssa Phillip. Raise your voice for you know it's wrong. You know something wrong, and all you doing is sucking your teeth and shaking your head and pushing on, with your head underneath the
Or just
radar.
being a typical keyboard warrior like they usually do. Hide.
Yeah, you hide behind the keyboard. Where is the evidence as applies to such? This is out here. One set of noise for nothing. Yeah, that is what a lot of y'all out there saying. And you'll feel good about that. That you not the one out there. What is it? Oh no, they're making fools of yourselves. Yeah. I see the comments. And I want to know what happens when the tragedies you're seeing hits your space.
And that's why we shouldn't wait till it does, but stand up now in the gap. You know.
When it hits you, if it's you that is the victim or someone you love, I wonder if you'll be looking for any sympathies from us. Or will you expect us to behave the way you behaving right now? It's just a question. Let me know if you
thought-provoking one.
Let me know if you have an answer. By all means, let me know. But if I know the human condition, like I think I do, I don't pretend to know all people. But if one thing I know about human condition, we look for sympathy. We look for pity and we look for support. We look for things to lift us up in dark times. But it only seems to you only seem to look for those things for yourself. You don't extend it to others. Most of you, not all of you, obviously. I can't speak for every human being on this island. But the ones of you that stay behind the keyboard and are sour when you see other people trying to stand up for other people because you didn't have it in you to do it yourself, and so you're going to talk down someone else. That makes no sense to me. Best you just stay quiet. Just go about your business. If you have nothing valuable to contribute to the overall narrative, to the conversation in any way, just do what you've been doing. Keep your head down and don't say anything. Sometimes silence is golden. Silence from certain people is loud, but when you have nothing of value to add, silence is golden.
It could be golden, yeah.
Works just as well. Works just as well if you don't add anything to the table. Shout out to Saki. What you're bringing to the table.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, guys.
Don't be shocked when you all see me on Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm actually off, and I need to do my part as a citizen myself. We spoke about it, and I did say if I couldn't make it Sunday, I'd make it on Wednesday.
To DPP.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that a good amount of people show up.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It cannot be the same people over and over in the same place, in the same spaces.
Exactly.
Yes, there has to be. They obviously will be there, but I hope that what they do brings more people.
Yeah. And that's why I want to do my part. I just don't want to. I did not do like the keyboard warriors and put out anything on that, but I want to physically be there to show my support as well. You know what? You stand for what you believe in. You stand for what you see. So, yeah.
Time to take one more before we gotta take a break.
Sure.
Hello.
Oh, Dream.
Yeah.
And vibe to this Super Blueberry.
Yeah, boy.
More life and attention to this Super Blueberry. For bringing good music for the years and entertaining we, boy.
For sure.
That was super wish. That was Carnival in the gym. They were not Twitter.
Yeah.
I've only ever seen one. I've experienced it like in its full. You see when Fantastic Friday had come out.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the stadium that night, boy, and then it was in that moment I was like, wait, I get it, boy.
Yeah, when Super Blue in after the fat sellout and mahjong as entertainment for so he could climb up on the stage, flipping the bag.
Mm-hmm.
What is that man? He says he break up from down in the back by long and still down the tune.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he's a man from Point. Yeah,
yeah, he's a point man.
Super Blue personal. Yeah, he's a Point man. Yeah, I brought all of them from Point. You know, good people coming from Point entertaining. But tomorrow is the founding father. May he still rest in peace. Silver Fox birthday too, boy.
Oh, for real?
You never birthday open day, boy.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Them fellas was great leaders, you know. He and Patrick Mann and them, you know. Them used to come together and talk. You know. But these politicians, they said that tit for tat. The opposition walking out of the parliament. They show some form of weakness. When you're fighting the political war, you have to stand up and fight. Because you're working to oppose everything, but you're good to oppose everything. But when they come together and try to solve the solution with the crime, man. That's what I think about. Thieves don't let us say thief in long bag, you know. A bunch of robbers and thieves sitting in the parliament, they're like, go on, my bless.
Bless KFC. Yeah, you're sure right. I think that's what I respected about leaders in the past. Differences aside, they would try to talk. So here's the thing. Even Pasabli Sasa and Dr. Rowley.
Dr. Rowley, yes. I remember they made a trip one time.
They would talk.
Yeah.
They would talk. There have been rare instances where they even agree on things.
Yeah.
I'll never forget Uncle Keith's final interview as PM. Told a wonderful story about Kamala.
Yeah.
And how they got to go and see Mandela's lying in state together, and how she pulled him in with that because I think she was still the prime minister at the time, and you know, as opposition leader he was obliged to go, but he couldn't and go in to see the body itself, and she was just like, come now, pull out Trini Link now to get him in the fet now, you know. So come on, like, where is that now?
Where is that? When we need it the most.
We need that. And the thing is, a lot of y'all is still friend outside of that stupid red house, you know. A lot of y'all still does not glass together. You know, not just yellow and yellow, but red and yellow.
Mm-hmm.
And why can't y'all keep that same energy in the house? Come on, man. More than that, bigger than that, better than that. Let's take this commercial break. Come back. I saw somebody calling there too, but I'll take that call when we come back at the top of the hour. I'll give you some good time too. All right.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be right back.
You got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street. 919 FM.
The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohana, Trinidad and Tobago. Our school is open. Call in all the 12 tribes. Join us in our classes Monday through Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. and Sabbath service on Saturday. We are located at LP number 1, Morris Street, Point 410, Trinidad and Tobago. Feel free to contact us at 868-479-8286 or please email us at isupktrinidad@gmail.com. Join us and experience that true brotherhood, sisterhood, that love, that compassion you have always been searching for. ISUPK Trinidad and Tobago. Shalom.
Join us.
Strictly local radio show, blazing the best positive hits out of TT.
Hottest radio show.
Welcome.
You are now locked in.
Every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m., blazing the very best in Trinbago music and more, sending the heartbeat of the Twin Islands straight to the world.
This service is a massive communication product that aims to provide a new media platform for local TT entrepreneurs.
You're now locked into one of the hottest radio shows. Send us your voice notes or call in live and rep your district. Whether you're in East, West, North, South, or Sweet Tobago, this is your show, your sound, your culture. Hottest radio show. Strictly local. Hosted by the one and only DJ Flex 868. Don't miss it. Every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. Only on the streets 91.9 FM. The vibes, the culture, the sound of Trinbago.
We blaze all the best in TT. Hashtag rep your district. A feeling for a big meal. Chicken. With big taste. Must be KFC. And big flavor. Chicken. And value for more money. Must be KFC. Yo, who keeps saying that? Well, I hear something. I'm the voice in your belly. Get big value every day of the week. From Munchin Mondays to Fantastic Fridays and specials to make your weekend even tastier. Check socials for details. Remember, there's only one original. Often imitated, but never duplicated. It must be KFC.
What are you doing? Big D, big fun, KFC, so we big on the ground. The big nation, cause you don't know we wear the crown. Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
Come to KFC, let we hold our vibe, and let we join together, because KFC is life. It's a big D.
Say what you want, KFC, so we lead in front. We are big nation, TNT and KFC, one motion.
This is the voice of Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday, Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
The Embassy Yacht is back and ready to transform your events into unforgettable experiences. Launched from King's Wharf, San Fernando, the perfect starting point for an epic experience of luxury, music, and celebration on the open water. By booking our vessel, your event will include a house DJ, state-of-the-art sound system, fully stocked bar, dedicated cleaning crew, top-notch security. This isn't just a venue, it's a floating masterpiece designed to make your event the talk of the town. Imagine your guests dancing under the stars, drinks in hand, with breathtaking views of the coastline as your backdrop. From birthdays to corporate events to exclusive parties, the Embassy Yacht offers promoters a unique platform to create unforgettable memories and boost your brand's reputation. Call or WhatsApp 399-5959 or email embassycruises@gmail.com.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
rise. All rise. The Street Council is in session on the Street 919 FM.
For our country we must have regard. Forget all your differences, let we start to build. And onward to progress we surely will. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. So much of things that we need to see about. Surely I do have to spell them out. Cause you know as well as I do, the only way is put in more effort and less play. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together. This also goes for every Trinbagonian who going to live in a foreign land. Now is the time to come home and do something, instead of staying out there and freezing. Because now, more than ever, we must show discipline, tolerance, and production to build a strong and better nation. I say that is the main foundation. So come let us work hand in hand, because this is our land. Come my brother, come my sister, and let us build a nation together.
right, guys, we're right here, just a little after the hour 3 and our final hour right here on the council. Yeah, so look like all the Super Blue birthday tributes coming in. I see in here. Yeah, Tuko has sent out a nice birthday tribute and post. Bit by bit, everybody's just sending in their love for the king, the veteran. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. I wish I was around when, or wish I was big enough. You know, I guess I could say I wish I was around as well, but I'm a 90s boy. You know, so in the peak of Super, I was still learning to pee. So yeah. So you know, I didn't get to witness. I saw clips many times. I remember my very first carnival. I think I saw Super make an appearance, and I'd heard the name before by then because you know I was a fan of Faye and Lions. I know the song Meet Super Blue, and I knew that legacy there. But I saw him make an appearance. This was 2011, I think. He made an appearance in a fete, and I saw this man just draped in all blue bandana, and the place going wild. And then I watched him. I was just enraptured in his performance. Just everybody, start the whip, and just pop, the way he would flip the mic from back and then flip it in his hand. I was like, this different. This different.
And one Super, not another, not two.
that was different to see, and I was like, okay, I see why he's a veteran now, and I get that because I was educating myself more on particularly in the Trinidad soca beyond the realm of who are the biggest stars at the time. I wanted to learn more because I was like, no, this carnival, I want to get into carnival, you know, and study it and understand it, you know.
Before the man reached the stage, when they hear that, they started to hear super, super, super.
But that was before Fantastic Friday, you know.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah.
This was before Fantastic Friday, and then the year I officially moved to Trinidad, I think that is the year Fantastic Friday came out. By then,
yes.
I'm fully aware and understand what the Power Super holds. But this was his first big song in I don't know how long. It was like and no one saw it coming. That was the thing. It just dropped Boxing Day. But I'll never forget it. Boxing Day 2012, and I opened up Junior's promos on YouTube, and I saw Super Blue 2013. Click.
Yeah.
And from the time I saw I said, oh no, this is about to be a whole legacy, yeah? This is about to be a whole problem. And everywhere I went that year, oh my God, it was amazing. But the biggest of all of them was the Soca Monarch that year.
That's here. Oh, okay.
And everybody came on hard that year. Marshall especially. And listen, Marshall flew around the stadium that year. Okay?
Oh, yes, I remember that.
And listen, after every performance that night, no matter who you were, all in the groovy category at the time, people was just chanting super, 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 super. When he finally came down, that final performance, he was the last man of the night. And I looked out in that crowd. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Yeah.
You know? And I've seen people rock stages. By that time, I had my fair share of fetes, concerts. Marshall is still my favorite artist today. I've seen Marshall tear down Easy Crawford. But do you see that performance?
By
Super? It was in that moment I was like... I was like witnessing history. Like people welcomed home a king that night.
Yep.
And I couldn't see a still hand in the stadium. I couldn't even see people. I couldn't see people in the stadium, and I was in the back stage. I was on the fence, just watching, sitting on the fence.
Tried to move, right?
And the whole place was rock. The fence I was sitting on, I had to hold it because everybody pushing it back and forth. There was powder everywhere. Everything was waving, and he did everything.
Super does that.
He does
something. Listen, just
and then he climbed the rafters like he used to, and then he could have done anything that night. He could have probably just stood in one spot that night, and everybody would have been.
It would have been like a meltdown. Everybody just what?
Nah. it was the most incredible thing I've ever seen to this day. You know, I've never seen an artist do anything like that.
Yeah.
Ever. I think that's probably as close as I'll get to a Michael Jackson level performance. If that makes any sense to anybody.
Yes.
It was amazing. Long live Super, eh? That's all I can tell you. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Hashim, the belong and our Lady J, man.
Hi,
now
good
coming to the program.
What's up, Lahokita?
Yeah, good afternoon, man. Yeah, I still have my challenges with my reception here, the transmission, but we'll see what. But I just hear the end of your topic there. But I think the first, I can't remember clearly, but I think the first man who started this antics in the Savannah and Kai show, I don't know if it was crazy, you know. Jumping with rope and yeah, I think when he sang Sok Me Sukuya. I think he started this thing and jumping with rope.
Sok Me
Sukuya. Yeah.
How do you spell Sukuya?
Souycant. Souycant. Sukuyant. But we say Sukuya, but it's a French, but Sukuya. Yeah, it's spelled Sukuyant, but it's pronounced Sukuya.
Yeah.
Colloquially.
So one more time. SOUYCANT. CANT.
Sukuyant.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think he was the man who started this tradition with jumping up in the savannah with rope and all this kind of thing. And I think Super Blue came after. And then Marshall. Yeah, I think I subject to correction. But I work in the savannah, I told you, from a 19-year-old. I work in the savannah for a number of years as a part-time employee. So that is why I never played mass in a carnival band and all this kind of thing. I was in the savannah. As I told you before, I was in the savannah when they tried the young fella for not standing attention for the Dimash Grand night for the national anthem. And he was arrested by
serious? People used to get arrested for that? Wow.
Yeah, well, I was just one fella got arrested. He was running into the entry to the savannah to the main entrance. And I was pleading with them. I said, "Hold up, boy, hold up," and then this policewoman, Marjorie Patsing, who used to be at the entrance of the VIP section of the savannah, she arrested him. The young fella. Yeah. I was right there. That night was a Dimash Grand night. I could never forget that thing.
Wow.
Yeah. But this antique, I think, started it crazy. Yeah, man.
Okay, well, we would it.
Well, you know what? I using that Sok Me Sukuya as your blast on the past today, yeah? Because I don't find it.
Yeah. Well, very good. But I wanted, my intention, but go ahead. My intention was we have to put some adrenaline behind Iowa. So I wanted to hear Adrenaline City.
Adrenaline City.
Get this transmission correct. Right? Right, to get this transmission situation correct, you understand? Because I'm not hearing people calling and complaining. But I know before I have changed. I haven't changed anything, and the reception was crystal clear before. You know, from the last time I requested that tune, Telco Poops. You know, right after the transmission system went down and never recovered properly here.
So it's Telco, it's Telco spliting you then?
Well, I can't say. I don't know if but that was sung by the Penguin, so I do not know, but it's a very popular. I know it thrilled people like Brother David Mohammed. He loved that tune, Telco Poops. Yeah, so I do not know. So I'm watching now BVI. I see they go on to the British government seeking constitutional reform, and in the BVI, they want some changes.
That been going on for quite some time, eh? So good luck to them is all I say to that.
Well, I think soon they're gonna make official representation on it. And you see, there's the thing. What we internally we calling for constitutional reform, and all the here about we want constitutional reform to lock up government ministers who steal. But constitutional reform is not about that. It have laws all now to lock up anybody who steal, right?
Exactly.
Constitutional reform means we need changes in how we do things. But the constitution is a progressive laws all the time, subject to change. Right? You don't have to go wholesale and change our constitution, right? Right? You change, you as I say now, you tweak until you find the right thing. But the constitution has basic foundations which you can alter from time to time, right? And you see what is happening in our system here. You see this thing very deep,
Yeah.
We live in what they call a plural society or a heterogeneous society, right? In Trinidad, which is different. Besides Guyana, in the English-speaking part of the Caribbean, we have this unique kind of thing, and it's very close, right? In terms of the latest figures I have is 39.6 Afro and 40.3 Indo. That's the latest figures I have, right? Because we haven't done a census in this country for a little while. So it's a kind of balancing act all the time, right? So you have to be very careful. Now, if you call for a referendum, it will end up with the same thing, because people will support whoever is in government based on what they call representative bureaucracy. Because that means you like to work with people who looking like you, right? So this kind of referendum in Trinidad, it will always be a problem, right? But people taking for that and feel that will solve the whole all the constitutional crisis we have here, right? We have, in fact, a famous writer on the Express, Dennis Solomon. He was a contributor on a Sunday Express, and he said the Constitution of Trinidad is a colanda constitution. Now, a colanda is what we call a rice strainer. I mean, it can't hold water. In other words, that colanda strained rice, the rice will stay, but the water goes to the different open spaces, or what they call the voids in the container or the rice strainer. Yeah? And we had people like Mr. Dennis Pantin, right? So Dennis Pantin was a lecturer in economics at UWI, a senior one, and he had this thing for constitutional change for years, but it still didn't happen, right? Because people scarcely attended the different meetings and things, right? And this is the situation we're facing with our constitution. Now, our next thing, in the world, there are what they call different political systems, or systems model in politics. And we follow the Westminster system. Now, the Westminster system is akin to what we call the Commonwealth. Trinidad is the 15th member who joined the Commonwealth of Nations, or the British Commonwealth, they call it, right? So, some of the laws, for example, hanging, for example, we cannot say we won't hang in when the people in London say, hey, on this X law, the Pratt and Morgan law, you cannot execute people based on the time they have served in prison, the time they have already served in the prison as a murder convict, right? So, it's all these things you have to watch out and change in our constitution. I believe our constitution could work, because some people put in that case, like, I want to end now because I don't want people to say I'm taking up the show for myself. Some people want to come up with this idea that, let's say to Mr. Pandey, who raised that idea, that you'll have elected members, right, who will not serve as cabinet ministers, because they will take people different to.
I think we lose him.
Oh, gosh.
Aye. Fall back there, look at that. Either that, no. Is he muted? I don't think he is. We lose you there. Oh, no. Okay. No, I got you. Go ahead. That was my fault. Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah, sorry. Go.
Right. Yeah, I was saying some people have the opinion that we should have elected members, but they must not serve as cabinet ministers. We must have technocrats instead. Well, under our system, you cannot have people offering themselves as candidates for election. When they become victorious, you're taking technocrats and giving them ministerial position. Right? I don't see how that working. And that is the system. Under the Westminster system, anybody could be a MP, whether a laborer, carpenter, PhD, whatever it is. Right? It have no basic qualification for that. You fight a seat, or you call a contest a seat, you win, and you're in the parliament. It's up to your prime minister now to offer you a ministerial position or not. So people don't understand these things. So it's not a matter, I want to end with, you want constitutional reform to lock up politicians. No. So that is all I have to say. So I don't know which pick you will take. If you will take as I said, I want some adrenaline under IWER's feet, or you could play the one that you choose, the Sukoya. But look at go with the Sukoya, but since that was the first something, in terms of your show topic.
Yeah.
You could go with the Sukoya for the day, and then we could probably give IWER some heat on Thursday. Please go.
No problem, yeah. You won't get no complaint from me. Nothing wrong with poking IWER every now and again, you know. Good afternoon, Mr. George.
Yeah, we have to put some fire under Mr. George. Yeah. Okay, so our lady announcer there, ma'am, you have a good evening, and together with our how we call it, our soldier, we call him the old man river, our Hashim.
Yes.
So when we meet again on Thursday we meet again?
Yeah, Thursday we meet again.
Yes.
Okay, well, so you all take care, man. Yeah,
all right.
Okay, have a nice evening.
All right, big up yourself, Locator. That's my guy, man. Yes, our living encyclopedia. I just love the. I don't mind him taking up time. You know, when he talks, it's history, and I'm a fan of history. So I love to sit down and watch and listen. I think my favorite lecturer, one of them, when I was in university, was Dr. Desmond Waite. May he rest in peace. He was just like Mr. Locator. Just a living historian. Just a living historian of the way things were. So his lectures were so freeform. It was like we were sitting in a parlor talking. Basically.
Okay.
You know, I had him for what did I have him for? I had him for a steel pan course. And a calypso history course.
All right.
Yeah, and both those courses, man.
Tell me you passed with flying colors.
A's, of course. A in both courses. Yes. Easy stuff. To write the essays, he would just drop it at the end. He was like, all right, and then you have your 800-word essay. Do at this date. I'll catch you later. and we gone. I forget we were in a class and all. Right, essay. We'll figure that out. I don't have a problem writing essays. That's not the issue. But sitting down and just experiencing and then just asking real questions, you know.
Yeah.
I learned a lot that way. I wish more teachers taught like that. I mean, not all subjects you can teach that way, unfortunately. You know, but for things like
the way he was able to, level it down with you.
Just level it, yeah. Make it like this is just and it wasn't a no back in my day kind of talk. It was just like this is how it was.
Nice.
And how it evolved moving forward, and that made it so much easier to relate to and to understand. You know. I love history.
Clearly, I'm sure most of his students might have gotten a good grade. Yeah.
Most definitely. You have to be real willful. You have to be willful in order to fail a class like that. I'm sorry, and I was not a willful child. I did real good. What was it called? It's calypso composition. That's what it was. That's what it was called. That was the course. Calypso composition, and pan history. Yeah. Wonderful courses and a great teacher. May he rest. We have where are people's them, man? Officer Keston, Officer Matt, big up yourself. Good afternoon. I don't know if you're listening or not.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, we are.
I didn't hear anything from them today.
Yeah, we are in the What Is Not a Crime But Should Be a Crime segment, by the way. I forgot to mention that at the top of the hour. Oh, you should know this by now. This council ain't new, It's over a year now. We're doing this. Just a little over a year the council has existed. So, which is crazy to think about now, honestly. Now that I really think about it. But yeah. Just over a year old. You know, you've had 3 hosts and enough good times. Enough good times and enough bacchanal inside of here. You know? So if I didn't say thanks before, I said thanks again. I never found out I never went back and got the exact date. Because it looked like the live streams and stuff they also disappear after a while. So yeah. I didn't actually get the actual anniversary date of when this actually started. Yeah. But you know. I will look and continue to see if I can, and hopefully God spare life next year we can do something properly. If we still here, which I hope we will be, you know. But you know, you can never tell. So what is not a crime and should be a crime, Gil? What should be a crime is you riling up the members of the council with this new makeup here that you're bringing this afternoon. That is what should have been that is what should have really be a crime. You're messing up the established protocol. Have people in the members acting all kind of different this afternoon.
And that's the thing. I just say it's it's the start of a new week. It's Monday, so let me come out fresh. Feeling that way. Yes. Look at your hand. Look at trouble.
Yeah. Right through with you. I don't know what to do with you again. I can't handle this. I didn't have this problem with Anderson.
You see? Look at you.
And yes, it's because you're a girl. It's because you're a girl. This is what has always happened when a woman has come in the office, and it is just changed the dynamic of everything. That's exactly what it is. All of a sudden, you see a girl, and you don't know how to act anymore. You don't have wife and thing.
They behaving themselves, man. They behaving too naughty. They behaving good.
Chuck man does behave. I don't know about the rest of them. I don't know about the rest of them. Okay, now let me be fair. KFC is be regular.
Yes.
He's trying to compose himself. The rest of all he can't. The rest of all he can't take.
We have one Crystal. She texted and she said working on a weekend should be a crime.
I can't say that because weekend is when I get my little spare change now. But I mean,
yes,
what I do on the weekend is not, I don't consider work, so I can't really complain in that regard. But yeah, definitely working on the weekends thing. It should be a federal offense. You know. But you see, the unfortunate thing is there are some of us that just have jobs. That a day off is just out of the question. Because if you decide to say that the hospital is closed because it's Saturday,
that's mad. Chaos.
Yeah. You know,
same thing with the persons. We have people who work up at the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the people who's on the port.
So we no planes flying Saturday, Sunday.
Oh my goodness.
You want to go to Tobago, swim.
Yes. And imagine you have a wedding to get to at the same time.
Well, you should have booked the flight on Friday when everybody was working. Yeah, there's some jobs that just can't that simply just need somebody there all the time.
True.
You know, so you know, life is, as a wise man once said, life is so unfair.
It's not everything AI would be able to replace. So.
Well, yet. Yes, you see that there should have been a crime. AI. Listen, AI has been around for a very long time before we started using it all willy-nilly the way we are.
Yes.
But you know whose fault that is? That AI gets so rampant nowadays. That is the fault of each and every one of all you who decided not to go out with the nerd in high school. Every one of y'all who used to bully the nerd, who used to get the good grades and overachieve and everything, instead of congratulating him and being proud of him for representing your school nicely, you decide to dog him because he's smarter than you. And because he's smarter than you decide to pick on him and call him names, throw him in the locker or whatever and bully him. And in revenge, those same nerds are now building technologies to take all your jobs away. That is their revenge right now. So this is your fault. It is your fault. And before you go say, Hashim, I show you was a... No, I was a nerd in school. I get bullied. I was bullied until Form 4. Till Form 4. And the only reason it stopped happening is because I learned how to make music. That is it. That is literally it. I learned how to make a nice little song. And all of a sudden it's, Hashim, you can write a little song for me.
Because this is our land.
You wasn't calling me Big Head the other day.
Yeah, you know, all the funny names.
You want to call me that funny name the other day? Bullying me the other day? I don't understand. All of a sudden, I Mr. Write a song for me. Yeah. Thankfully, I use my powers for good. Yes. But the other people who are smarter than me are now using AI to take our jobs away. That is all your fault. Yes. I blame you all. All of you. I said it a long time. Nerds will take over the world.
Yeah.
And now they have. They're taking it over bit by bit. You are becoming irrelevant because eventually there's going to be somebody out there who know how to... There's an AI that will simply just fix a car.
Yeah.
There's AI taking over bartending jobs. There's robots are literally doing... Do you see what they are doing with robots in China right now? They have taught robots kung fu.
My goodness.
There is a martial artist robot out there right now.
I am not surprised. I am not surprised.
I seen it.
So what are we going to use those robots as what? Security? For security purposes?
No. They're going to use it. They're going to put them in the army, I sure.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what they're going to use it for. And then there's another one. There's some other big robots as well. One that can get down all its appendages, get on all fours and walk like those drones drone robots in Star Wars or those apocalypse movies. Yeah, I'd have one of those now too. Mech suits. That's what they are. Basically. This is what you all have caused. Right? We will have a robot apocalypse before a zombie apocalypse.
Yes, trust me.
You see iRobot?
Yes, I saw that.
I never watched the full movie, but I understood what it was about. What was the year? I think the year was 2032 in the movie.
Yeah, that's for sure. It was so way advanced. Yeah,
it was 2032. And that movie came out what? It was about 20 years. We are how many years? 6 years. We are 6 years from 2032. And I swear, if all you bring about the robot apocalypse before I could whine on Shensia, I will never forgive all you. I will never forgive all you. You cannot let robots finish this world before I scratch that off my bucket list.
Look at you.
I will be at the pearly gates myself and tell Peter brace all you. I will do it.
Yeah, I had to get away.
Nah. That is one wine I need to take before I leave this world, okay? I have danced with Alison Hines before. That was a memory I will hold deeply in my...
Yes.
I will hold there. And I wasn't on no wine either. I danced the Beres Hammond with Alison Hines, okay? That's a story in and of itself. Yeah.
Yes.
Core memory, right? Front to front, classy holding. It was almost like compa. I said, yeah, this is not real.
Oh my God.
I said, yeah.
Please tell me you had a photo, you had a video, something.
I had a there was a video, you know. I think there was a video.
Don't tell me you lose it. When you see that, you show.
It's probably on my stories. But the night itself, for sure, is on my story. That weekend is well documented in my IG somewhere. Good. For sure. I have that. I have the pictures and everything. But boy, yeah, I had a meet Shensia again. I had to get a wine this time. So she is like top on my bucket list of wine. I don't know. You know, people have bucket lists, but I have a thing called wine in bucket list. All right.
Wine in bucket list.
Yeah. I just want a wine. I just want a wine on you, and have that memory to hold forever. I don't need nothing else from you. I don't need your number. I don't need to take you out to dinner. We don't need to jam. Nothing. I just want
like that.
It's just a wine. And a little wine never hurt nobody. Word to Patrice. So yeah, Shensia is at the top of that list. Right after her, Chloe Bailey. Right after her, Anything after that, honestly. Destra. Now, what am I talking about? Yeah. That's my top 3. Anything could give after that.
Right,
The rest of y'all is peasants in comparison. And I don't.
So you calling me a peasant sitting next to you hosting this show?
No, you are you super. That is what you are, all right? You thiefing my fans and not my fans. You're thiefing the members. Mine.
The members.
Yeah, you're a thief head. You're thieving people's head. Coming in here with a different face and just upsetting the establishment. I can't deal with it. I'm going to cite the bylaws in the radio station and make sure that you're not violating the code. Eh? Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. You worry about top 3 woman? I have a woman next door there. She watching on the other side Destra.
Well, you have to say, hey, don't come between me and Destra.
Yes, pong.
Well, me and Destra have I am first name basis with Destra. Don't come between that. That one I will defend to my heart.
Today's Basio Pande, but it's today, not tomorrow.
It's today too?
But it's today too.
Okay.
Today the 25th.
Yes.
25th for me.
Yes, the 25th for me.
Yeah. Right. But Super Blue, we waiting till the day to give me flowers. Give me flowers now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Give me right now.
For sure.
Because all the letters give Carabsuna and Papisha Carabsuna and them, and honor them and give them flowers when they're dead. The people think when they live as they live in a man. Wait till him, not so?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct is right. You mute yourself there, Casey. I think.
You walk inside the PDR there, Mr. The last caller. Where's call him again?
Mr.
Lohokata.
Mr. Lohokata. Yeah, you can get an award too.
Oh, for sure.
Because he just follow the culture. You know plenty about them Calabsunas and them, man. You can see that a man that do research and plenty and taking the Calabsus.
Yeah, definite.
Dream, stop talking about woman. The cool's only watching you and it's eyes in him. Man, feel embarrassed, boy.
Oh gosh, I like that
one. You stay there. She's not studying me, eh?
Oh, they come for me.
She's not studying me, eh? She have fans. She have a gaggle. She have a gaggle behind her ready to defend her. I surprised girls, man. Ain't called back to try and bash me. That's the first man in front to defend. They jump in front and take bullet for you. Listen me. Yeah, that's the problem. The council filled with a bunch of old men. Only Shack lady have my back. Love you, Shack lady.
You see? You still have somebody, man.
Yeah, so you say. Oh man. Yeah, that should definitely be a crime if you don't honor Super Blue before he is passed. You gave Kitchener a statue. Sparrow has a statue. That's about it, you know. Lara has a statue. Yeah. But in music, I think that's the only two I could think of. Kitchener and Sparrow.
So Super Blue missing.
Super need a statue for sure.
Definitely.
And it needs to be down in Point Fortin where he's from.
Yeah.
It needs to be in Point where he's from. I really feel in truth and in fact that on a whole, we need a Caribbean Walk of Fame. Like how Hollywood, how Hollywood has a Hollywood Walk of Fame.
For real, I can see
we
that.
We need a Caribbean. The problem is we need to figure out where to put it. It's kind of like the Federation. Everybody would want it to be in their island, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody want the capital in their island. Everybody would want the Walk of Fame in their island. And where it would be nice to just have each island would have their own Walk of Fame. That kind of don't really do much, honestly. Yeah. I mean, it does something. Let me not say that. But I think just to be a main attraction, there should be, an established Walk of Fame. I don't know where one would put that though. At one point I thought the Savannah would be a nice place. It would just be not on the running trail itself, but maybe on the inner ring. On the inner ring somewhere. But then
probably I'm thinking of it and I'm thinking of the surrounding and everything.
It's the largest one of the largest roundabouts in the world as well.
Yeah.
So it would kind of make sense.
Probably be a good spot.
it would be a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
But the logistics of that is kind of weird. And the next thing I need is it's maintenance is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know, if history serves, we don't do maintenance very well.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, so that is my one gripe. But to have a Caribbean Walk of Fame for every famous Caribbean icon, particularly in the arts and entertainment and sports, I think we have a plethora to choose from. Obviously, you know, we have all of our icons here: Sparrows, Kitchener, Shadow, living ones like Marshall and Bungie and Super and what have you, and all across the Caribbean. You know, Bob Marley, Sean Paul, Rihanna, Allison, Arrow from Antigua. Shenseea.
Yeah.
She will eventually make the list. I'm not sure if she reached there just yet. She's a superstar, but
she will.
She will reach there.
Trust me, she ain't too far.
She ain't too far. But I think that is one thing I would like to see in my lifetime: a Caribbean Walk of Fame. Just like how we now have Caribbean Music Awards. Yeah, we need a Walk of Fame as well.
True.
Anyway, Walia, that's gonna do it for us here today. Gonna leave it with Crazy, with something Sukuya.
It's the performance we want to
SOUCOUYANT.
Yeah.
So we left out a couple OUs. That's why I couldn't find it before.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the only reason. Yeah. Sukuyant or Sukuya, as the French does say. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for us. The Third Empire is coming up next. Seeing it's a little cloudy outside, so y'all take care on your way home. Yeah. And until Tuesday, love, light, and two it's like, guys. Yours truly, Hashim the Dream.
And J Energy, a girl on the inside.
All right, council is adjourned, guys. See you later.
One people sleep and we wrong door. I realize I did not know pajamas on. Unusual marks on my body. I tell myself was just sneaky. Never come and see. I'm feeling nice. Never. I'm feeling sweet. Before I complain to neighbor, she start to tell me about Sarah, that notorious Spanish Sukuya. Now I'm balling. Never pleaded with me, true song.